Tina and Lorena sit round the table, sharing laughs like old folklore fables. From the ocean breeze where the waves do call, to the Vegas lights standing 10 feet tall. Oh, they chat with joy and a twinkling eye, tales of the sea and the desert sky, dancing to moments that never end, in the laughter of a friend.
Happy day! Welcome to another episode of Aunties at the Table. Did you notice anything different behind us? We're official! Aunties at the Table! So excited. I hope you guys love it as much as we do. I love it. Yeah, I love it. All right, so for today, let's talk about our aunties. The things we remember about them. I mean, you know, the whole concept is aunties at the table. So let's talk crap about our aunties, you know? So if you guys have stories later on, comment below your favorite stories of your aunties, or if you want to talk crap about them too. Because my aunties, they talk crap. I talk crap, so
that's why I learned how to talk crap. I learned how to talk crap from my aunties.
See, there you go.
My aunties, girl, I was that girl. I don't know about anybody, but my aunties are ruthless. My aunties they play no.
Mm-hmm.
My aunties, every time I would come to the table, growing up, they would always be around the table. Mm-hmm. And the minute I walk up to the table, conversation stops.
Oh,
and I get the look. Every head turns. Hava Christina, what can we do for you?
Nosy Rosie, go.
And then you ask a question, and then they just waiting for you to leave. And then once you leave, then they continue to talk. But that only intrigued me to want to stay more.
Right.
So I don't know about you, but my grandma's house, they have a carport, right? And that's where all the aunties would hang out.
Yes, because in Guam, your grandma's house in Guam?
Yes.
Okay, so in Guam, most houses don't have a garage. It's a carport, so you just pull into like a cement, port.
But my grandma's house had louvers. You guys know the glass louvers in the house. So I used to go back into the house and kind of like open the louvers a little bit so I can hear the conversation.
So nosy.
But girl, they knew because somebody was always sitting up against the wall too. And like, hey, get in the house. That's all over here. Get in the house. You know, close the door. So
our girls are just the same way. I literally have to go to my car to have a private conversation because my daughter is nosy freaking Rosie too.
See?
What the heck?
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, man.
And she's like, "Come on, mom. I just want to listen." I'm like, "No,
these are for grown folks. Grown folks."
Yeah.
My mom comes from a family, I think 8. I don't remember, something like that. But there's only 2 girls. My mom is the oldest, and her sister is the middle, and then my auntie, who's only 2 years older than me. So we were more like sisters. Oh my gosh, it was so weird because we grew up together. We kind of like grew up. She even came to Maryland for a little bit and lived with us and went to high school there. So we shared a room, and it was just weird because on the East Coast, for me to call her auntie, and she was only 2 years older than me. But man, I slipped one time. I was back at home, and we wanted to go do a little something on Nimitz Beach real quick. Take a little stroll, as they say, and just to get away from the cleaning. Because when my mom cleans, my mom rips the house upside down.
Oh, yes.
And we were trying to get out of that. So I said, "Come on, Rose, let's go." And everything stopped. And I got in so much trouble because that was between me and her. I would never say that.
You know, you put her name out there, right?
She's fine.
Okay.
So. I would get, because that's so disrespectful. I would get, "You're so disintenta." Like, no, girl. It was our thing because we were just so close in age. But I said it in front of my mom and I said it in front of my other auntie, and man, it's like, I got yelled at, like, "Hava Christina, that's your sister?" when did you start calling her Rose?
Right.
Last I checked, she's still your auntie. She's my sister.
Yeah.
Man. We got into the car. See? We got in trouble.
I have that problem now with my sister because I'm 16 and a half years older than my sister. I was going into my senior year of high school when she was born. So my daughter and her 8 years apart. My daughter does not call her auntie, and
there's a couple times where my sister, when she got older, she's like, make her call me auntie. And I was like, girl, it's too late now. Like, if we were going to do that, we should have started it from day one. Yeah, but it's hard. It's so foreign for my daughter to call my sister auntie. Like, she just can't do it. Like, she's like, oh my God, it sounds so weird coming out of my mouth. But yeah.
And not just that, my sister, I'm a sister. My aunties,
like, you just have a
my
brother.
mom's sisters, it wasn't just them. It was also my other side, like the extra aunties that would come. Every time we're home, all the aunties would come. But a couple of them have passed away already and moved on,
Yeah.
So, but it was just that whole memory of just hearing them talk and fight. Oh Lord, fight too.
Oh man,
those are real.
Oh yeah,
that's where I feel. That's where
our
get
aunties can fight, especially like in my family. Okay, there's on my mom's side, there's 7, I believe. Aunties, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's 7 kids. Only the oldest is the only son. The rest are all girls.
Ooh,
so 6 girls.
You got a bunch of aunties.
Yes. And so, yeah, I have a lot of aunties. They have all different personalities. Oh my gosh, growing up, we had the craziest auntie. I mean, like, I'm not talking about crazy as in she wants to fight. I'm talking about crazy like she's so funny and ridiculously perverted. Ridiculously
Those are the best
perverted.
aunties.
Yes. She would literally like pull out her toys and show you. She won't like, she would just show you what she got type thing. The best. So funny. And then I have an auntie that's like, she's crazy and she likes to tease the kids with her craziness.
Right.
So all of us knew that auntie is like, dude, stay away from her when you like go on almond. Like she likes to tease and it was so funny. She's so funny. Then you got the aunties that don't mess around like that, but they can joke verbally. That's me. I don't mess around. Like I don't like pull out my toys or nothing like that, but I can joke and talk perverted.
Yes,
so majority of my aunties will do that. My mom, they used to call my mom Sister Marie or Sister Mary because she was like the most innocent one out of all of them. They're all like, oh, like you talk about sitting at the table with all the aunties and they're all talking nasty and talking crap and just having a good time, just nothing that serious, just kind of chit-chatting. And then here comes my mom and they'll be like, oh, Sister Marie's here, we gotta like tone it down, but now my mom has loosened up so much more.
Really?
So yeah, now my mom she is so perverted now too. So.
I would have never thought of Auntie Marie being
She used to be
the saint, the angel.
She was. She wanted to be a nun back in the day.
Ooh.
Before she met my dad, of course, and he like turned her off that path. But yeah, she like considered it, because she was always at church and doing that type of thing. So yeah, that's probably another reason why they called her Sister Mary, Sister Marie.
That's my mom. My mom's name is Mary too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, my mom's Marie, but some people call her Mary. Yeah, I don't know why. Or Maria, and she's like, I'm Marie.
Maria. They call my mom Maria when she's mad. I remember when I finally, I went home to bury my grandmother, and of course my aunties were there, everything, and now there's a lot more cousins, way under me. I'm the first. I'm the first grandchild on my mom's side. And now I'm able and I'm adult enough to sit with the aunties. And I remember I had asked my mom, my auntie, I go, all the kids kept coming out and all of a sudden they're like all in our conversation. And I looked at my auntie and I'm like, can I do it? Can I do it? Is it my turn now? Can I say it? And my aunt just looked at me, go ahead. I'm like, hey, everybody get out of here. Go in the house.
Oh,
that was my initiation to where I am now can be a part of the conversation.
Geez, I can remember coming to finally being called auntie for the first time. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, who the heck do you think you're talking to? I am not that old. Oh, wait. Yes, I am that old. Oh, shoot.
It's an adjustment.
I am an auntie. Like, oh, crap. That's like a whole new milestone type thing in your life when you become an auntie.
It's like a level up.
Yeah.
You're leveling up in life.
Level up.
Girl, look at I'm leveling up to be a grandma, so.
It's a promotion.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it's a
there
promotion there.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Even being in like our daughter's dance group, right?
Right.
Their cultural dance group. It's a, you know, blah, blah, blah. Mainly Chamorros are in this dance group. So out of respect, you know, if you're younger,
Right.
you automatically call them auntie. So I remember coming into this dance group and people that I would never think would call me auntie saying, hi auntie. I'm like, what the heck? Don't call me auntie. But now we embrace it. We're
Yes.
aunties. I remember us even having that conversation like, hey, so-and-so called me auntie. We're like, girl, cause you old. But, so
I get it.
let's have our aunties at the behind the
camera.
ask us a question about aunties. Let's see.
Okay, so you've been knighted as aunties. now.
Yes,
Right.
we're knighted as aunties.
This question's for Dorina.
Uh-oh.
Dorina, what kind of auntie do you think Tina is?
Ooh. This is a good one because actually your oldest son always talks about the individual aunties and what they are. Joel does that.
Does he? I've never heard it.
Yes.
Maybe I just never paid attention.
Yeah, he'll be like, oh, Dorina's the blah, blah, blah auntie. My mom's the, like, well, in his eyes, like the strict auntie. Yeah. And
Not.
So he actually has talked about this. But for me, because I'm not your kid, you know, so I don't have that perspective like he does. But I can see from my daughters and Peanuts, you're like the comforting auntie, like the auntie that you want to go and talk to, the auntie you want to go to her house and hang out with. Like you're the, not necessarily like the fun crazy auntie, but a fun auntie, a loving auntie, an accepting auntie.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so you're like the overall, like, you know, we're comfortable at her house. We want to go hang out there. Like, oh my gosh, you can hear my son Peanut in the background because he's running around where, like, especially wherever we're at her house, he's so comfortable. And so he's like that with you and his other godmother. So
Right.
comfortable. But yeah, so I think you're that auntie that is
I'll take it.
the overall, you're like, what is that called? Yeah, like basically overall auntie.
The well-rounded auntie.
Yeah, yeah. She got her stuff together. But you're also welcoming where they can come and talk to you. Like they could have a conversation with you.
That's
So
good.
yeah,
That's
my
good.
kids are so comfortable with you. You're the fun auntie, but not like crazy. Like even though you are crazy, but they just don't know it. She is crazy, but my
Reserved
kids
around the kids a little
my
bit.
kids don't know it. She has a filter around the children. No.
Ooh, yeah.
All right.
Tell us what you really think now. What kind of auntie do you really think she is?
So I really think that's what I
Tell
really,
us the truth.
that's what I really think. I really think that you're that auntie that you know what, honestly, she is a party auntie actually. I would say she's a party auntie. All the parties are at her house. Now that I'm thinking, and I'm gonna tell, yeah, you are the party auntie. You let them have fun. You let them mess your house up. You let them enjoy.
Right.
And you don't step in unless you have to. So she's the one in the background, just letting the kids enjoy their party. So she's a party auntie. All the parties are over there. Yes. So you're
like it.
Yeah. So she's the party auntie. She might not. Nah, you party too. She
what?
parties with them too. She does.
I do. The older ones, I'll
She
do it.
does.
I'll party with
Yes.
the older ones.
21 and over will party with them. But yeah, but you let them just come in and spend the night, and that's why I say you're welcoming. Like people love coming
I
over.
used to hate going to Auntie's house and I just have to sit there.
Yeah, no,
don't
no.
wanna
They
go
will
to that
come.
party.
They will lounge. My son jumps on her couch and it's a new couch. You know, she don't get mad. So yeah.
It's Peanut.
So, but yeah, party auntie. Woo woo.
I'm excited for this one.
Oh crap.
Uh-oh.
You gotta tell us what kind of auntie is Dorina?
Oh no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
She's a very unfiltered auntie.
Very.
But one thing that I am
am.
really, really, really grateful because you two, you are so inviting. Like you're my daughter. If you know my daughter, you know my daughter.
Right.
It's very tight-lipped, you know, very in her shell, kind of like. But she's not like that with you.
No.
And I love that because I know that you would give her advice that is well needed. And I love that because if she can't, my thing is, I treat everyone's kids like my kids.
Yes, she does.
And I hope that everyone will treat my kids as their kids because it's the same thing. It's like, you know, if we're all together, I need to know that my kids can trust you too. And I love that. And I love that she can come to you. If she can't come to me, that she can go to you and you give her that advice.
Yeah.
To me, that means so much because the last thing I need is for someone to give me some because then we'll be fighting.
Yeah, no, I do really love my relationship. I really do love my relationship with Kaylee because there are times where, yeah, in the beginning she was so shy and you know, she only talk if spoken to, and half the time I'm like, huh, because I can't hear her.
She's on mute.
But now, like, I love it because she does ask me questions, and I told Kaylee, you can ask me anything.
Right.
And it will stay between us unless it's like life-threatening or something like that needs to go to your mother. But if I don't need to tell your mom, I won't. And so she can confide in somebody and not worry about me snitching like an adult. Because you can talk to your friends, but they're not always going to give you like the mature advice. So I try to have that with Kaylee. And actually, no, I don't try. We do.
Yeah,
we do have that. And I love our relationship.
To me, you're like the caring auntie. You're also the party auntie. To me, she's also like the fun. You're a fun auntie. Oh my God, the kids love being around you. I love when the kids double take because the things that roll out your mouth.
God, unfiltered, unbothered.
She's very unfiltered. She's very unbothered. And she'll be like, what?
I'm like, what? You haven't heard this before? They're like, no. I'm like, oh, well, you have now.
And it's so crazy because when you do say those unfiltered comments, the kids, the girls, the kids, even Brandon. This is the reaction. Oh my gosh, Auntie Davina. And I love it. I love that we can have fun together. I love that the bond with the kids, you know, that's our thing. I don't want to be that serious, uptight auntie who oh, we got to go to her house again? Again? You know, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that my daughter loves to go with you. The kids love to go with you. I know that when they're with you, I don't worry.
Same with you.
I don't worry.
Same thing. I have the same feelings. I can leave my kid. I can literally drop them off, ring the doorbell, and run. And I know she has cameras, so she's good. She'll be like, oh, they're here. Come get them in. Right. Like, yeah, I don't.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So I'm very grateful for that.
Hold on, pause. I have to answer. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Oh, are they here?
Can you wait?
Hey, Auntie Doreen, are you still on?
Yes, we're here.
Are you going to be there for a while?
Yes, girl. I'll be here till like, who knows, maybe tomorrow morning. We're filming.
Okay. Okay. We're going to go to the mall. We'll go get the
Okay, no worries. Well, I'll be here.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, sorry.
Jesus.
Act it out. Okay. Okay. Shoots. My aunties are awesome. I love my freaking aunties, but I do have one auntie, and if you're in my family, you know if you know. But say, for example, tell me, like if you're telling me something happened that you saw, okay. So for example, you were driving on the road, you saw a car accident, and you came home to tell me that story. Like, oh my God, I saw the car accident, the cops were here and the things right there. My auntie will be like, oh no, the cops were not right there. They were over there. And it happened at 3:30, not at 3. And she was not even there. But she thinks she knows the details.
Oh, the know-it-all auntie.
But I love you, auntie. If you know I'm talking about you, it's hilarious. I enjoy it, but it's so funny. She's the know-it-all auntie. I love her.
It's hard because the one that's 2 years older than me, she's now in Guam, so it's. When we were little, that we were more like sisters. But my other auntie, the middle auntie, is now here with us. Girl, I love you, so you know. But she was like and I was very honest with her, and I told her this. I go, I didn't like you growing up. You were very serious.
Ooh.
And I told her, she knew. So when she finally came to California, first thing I said is like, come on, Auntie, you and me. I think she was supposed to go out. It didn't happen. I was supposed to go out. It didn't happen. So I said, I pulled a bottle of tequila out. I said, come on, Auntie, you and me. And me and my aunt just sat there taking shots all night long. But she woke up the next morning saying, I don't even know how I changed my pajamas. I go, good, because I don't know how you did either. I was like, but now we're good. We're good now,
Yeah.
And we're both Geminis, so we're both stubborn. But there's my other aunties from the other sides. I mean, we're all like, even though my mom's first cousins, it doesn't matter. They're like all siblings. But I have my one auntie who is still in Guam. If she watches, we're almost the same. Our personalities are almost the same. But my other one that's in Texas, she's crazy. Oh, I love her. She's very outspoken and she's very. I love her. You know what I mean? She makes me laugh. I cannot sit there for 5 minutes without spitting out my drink or
I love that. That's
just,
a good laugh when you have to spit your drink out.
I can't believe you just did that. Right? What? Just sitting next to her, just
girl, you were supposed to just do impersonation.
I can't because she laughs like
what the heck is happening here?
I can't because
you're supposed to be like Tina.
when she does,
I mean your whole life story about every single auntie.
Because I can't impersonate them. They're so each individual, especially the one.
Tina, let's drink. Cheers. You can tell me their whole life.
I can't impersonate them. I can't impersonate them because they're so different.
I'm sorry.
She just shot me down. I'm gonna edit this shit. I can't.
You're too nice. She's too nice.
I can't impersonate them because
she's too nice.
They're so different. They're different.
I love you.
You're that auntie.
Yeah, you're that auntie.
She got off track all of a sudden.
God.
All my aunties are pretty fun. I actually have like a really good. You want me to go into my details of every single?
Yeah, go into
just
details.
Kidding. I actually have a really good relationship with all of my aunties, my dad and my mom's side. Love them all. But I do have one auntie. I would say on my dad's side more that would take us. They would drop us off and pick us up, and she's not like a crazy fun, involved in the craziness, but she'll allow the fun to happen, and then she won't tell on us, she won't judge us. Like literally, I remember in high school, I went to prom with a friend, but I went with my cousin, and this is his mom. He got so drunk. Like, I didn't drink back then, just FYI, okay guys? I didn't drink. But my cousin did. My cousin got so drunk after prom, the after prom party. I was so scared to call her because I didn't know, how she would react. And she was like, okay, bring him home. So we brought him home and all this stuff. And she was like, she babysat him the whole night and everything. But she never yelled at us. She never scolded us. She was just like, you guys at least did the right thing. You were safe. Right. And yeah, she was always that auntie that we can call in case of an emergency. And we knew that she would, take care of us and not judge. Right. Yeah. She was definitely like a mom to all my cousins' friends. All of them would call her mom. That's just how her persona,
right.
She was very motherly to everybody.
There's always that one auntie that's always the motherly.
Very motherly to everybody. So yeah, that's this one. Very motherly. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm that auntie.
Yeah.
we all need that one auntie.
Yeah.
That listens and doesn't judge.
And doesn't judge. We listen.
No, I always talk.
We don't judge. But we're really judging in our heads.
But I have actually had a couple where I've actually told, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get caught, I'm gonna deny. just like, I got your back. Mm-hmm. But if you get caught, I knew nothing.
Do you have an overall favorite moment with one of your aunties? I don't know how to explain it, but an overall moment.
There's so many. I mean, my Filipino side, I've got one auntie who I want to be like her because she's just that
that's
inviting.
the ultimate compliment.
Yeah, she is the ultimate auntie where we all love her. We all just want to be like her. My kids now see, oh, I see why, you know, because she's just that nourishing and loving auntie.
Yeah.
So sweet, never yells, very soft spoken. That's the one.
Well, I think that's a good place to end right there. That's, you know, the auntie that you want to be like, you know. So to all our aunties, even though we talked crap, we love you all. And we do it out of love, not out of judgment. And yeah, so I always do that. Yeah, and so.
Yes.
So thank you, aunties. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another episode of Aunties at the Table. And we love you, aunties. Don't be mad at us. Please don't spank us when you see us or scold us.
Oh my God, I don't want to hear shit. Love
All
you.
right.
Mwah.
Bye.
Esther.
Table where their hearts collide in this paradise of stories and rhymes they abide. Oh, they chat with joy and a twinkling in eyes till the Vegas light.